Hello and welcome back to the Beyond the Coach podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Kelsey Bimini, with my sub-host here. If you're not on YouTube, Deacon has joined me for the podcast, and he's really excited about it.
Super stoked. I am also a host here, Krys. I forgot that I had to introduce myself. I was like, but Deacon's more important than me.
He's
Baby's first podcast. Baby's first podcast.
Baby's first. Oh, he can't
just wait
hear
till
you, but I feel like he tried to hear you.
He senses me.
There.
He senses my energy. That's all.
It's like I smell her.
I smell Auntie Krys.
No.
Yes.
That was the creepiest little thing I could have said into
Yeah,
the
that would sound.
that was
It was
supposed to
just
be
in a
cute.
creepy voice, but it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I notice sometimes even with my dogs, I like make like little gremlin noises or like voice to them, and I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I?
Oh God.
Why
So
am I the
unhealthy.
way that I am? But
It's
hey,
fine.
you know, we welcome babies, dogs, mailmen into these podcasts, Amazon drivers
Sure.
that knock on our door. It's like whatever. And the good
Mailmen.
news is that today's a fun podcast, fun chill podcast.
It's a fun podcast.
Yes. Kelsey graciously gifted me a 6-pack of Coke Zero for my birthday yesterday, and it possibly was the best gift that I got.
It took a
Especially
lot
when
of hard work.
when you're in a calorie deficit and you're like, I need bubbles. I'm not going to be at a shortage now.
You're welcome.
Won't be. But yes, I turned 29 yesterday. Dun, dun, dun.
Yay. Do you feel older?
You know, I think I don't feel older, but I do feel this weird sense of like, holy shit, like this is my last year of my 20s. Like, it's just that weird sensation of like, huh, this is like kind of it. And then I also had like a crisis last night where I was like, this is like possibly my last like age without a baby. Like, this is like potentially, like, you don't know what happens after 29, at least for me right now. I'm like, I don't know. I got nothing. No idea.
It's true.
So
It's
is this
true.
weird feeling. I don't feel older. I feel like I'm like, oh, okay, another year, check a box. But I just feel this timeline a little bit more of being like, oh, that's kind of weird that I'll never be after this. I'll never be in my 20s again. Like, but then I'll spend 10 years in my 30s. So it's just like a very interesting experience aging.
Yeah. It's I was talking about this last night actually at volleyball because we were joking around that, well, and Caden wasn't there to defend himself, but I was looking at one of my teammates and I was like, my knees really hurt today. And like, they haven't hurt playing volleyball before. He's like, I guess this is 30. And I was like, I guess you're right, unfortunately. And I was like, he's like, it really, like, people just joke about like 30 goes downhill, but like, he's like, things really start changing and you just don't realize it as soon as you turn 30. And I was like, it sadly is like true. Like,
Yeah.
and for Caden, it really did. Like, he just got all these issues, but he peaked at 29, like ran a half marathon, then all of a sudden had all these ailments.
Well, and I think that's my issue is I already have the back pain and the knee pain. So maybe I'm like, you know, bring it on, whatever comes next. Like,
Right.
hopefully
And I
nothing
think
new, but
Yeah. I think it's like, also, I've heard 30 is much better. It's just, yeah, you're getting, like, your body is getting older and taking care of it matters that much more, which is why I'm thankful that I lift and work out the way I do.
absolutely. So yeah, needless to say, I just feel like I'm a little bit on a timeline, but that's fine.
It's fine.
Just
Live
gonna
it up
live
while you can. Otherwise,
live
you
it up
know, this
That's-
happens.
live it up. That is the goal. That is the game plan. Who knows again what happens after 29? Like we're just gonna be a little reckless to finish out my 20s, and then we'll be more responsible in my 30s. That's my thought process.
I wish I would have been able to be reckless, but I finished out 29 and started 30 pregnant, so.
Yeah, you finished it. I mean, finished it with a bang.
Quite literally. The Big Bang.
Went into your 30s now with a whole great new gift, which is
true.
Mr. Deacon.
Well, that's true. So I know you wanted to edit your list a little bit. Your 30
Yeah.
and 30. 30 by 30.
30 by
Because
30.
you've completed some things. Like, what were the things you completed?
So not a ton, but just things. So for reference, we did an episode a while back where Kelsey did her 30 in 30, I think was what you had, right? 30 in 30?
30 and 30, which are not completed. I have a lot, actually, I realized on my list. I was going back through it. I have a lot that actually I won't even realize if I hit them or not until I'm 40.
Yeah.
Because there's a few things that happen yearly that I had a goal of doing. But I have yet to do any of the things on the list. So,
You got 10 years.
Realized that, like, one of mine was prioritize date nights at least once per month. And
how do you track that?
right. I think that's a bad one to put on there. I mean, we don't because we go on random, like, dates. Like, and, like, they're not dates because they're with Deacon right now, but, like, we just go and do things. So, like, I think I need to change a few of the things on my list.
I know. I feel like a 10-year plan needs to maybe not be like a habit that you're trying to create and be more of like a designated target.
Yeah, because I also did
like that you can hit.
What else did I do? I did continue reading one book per month. I did that. That was dumb. Continue our yearly birthday anniversary trip no matter what. So there's a few things I think I need to add on my list, but you know, maybe as you're talking about things you're going to do this year, I'll come up with some ideas.
It'll inspire you. Yeah, so I created, my 30 by 30, 30 before 30, whatever list. And I do want to go on, the whole point of this is I want to go on my Instagram or TikTok and like share my 30 before 30. But I can't share it and be like, okay, shared it. Now let me change 12. Yeah, see, that's my thoughts too, Deacon. I can't do that. I can't think about changing it. Oh, mister. Yeah, we're going to go on mute now. Mom's muting you. It sucks to be silenced, brother. But anyway, so I wanted to make some edits before I shared it because I can't share it publicly and then be like, by the way, I'm going to change 5 things on this list. Once I make it, I got to commit. And my list was pretty big. So the things that I did go to a new national park because Kenneth and I went to Iceland and we went to a national park in Iceland. So that counted. I did also swim between the tectonic plates in Iceland. So I checked that off. I had planned a surprise for someone I love. I threw a surprise 60th birthday party for my mom and let go of 30 things in my closet that I've been holding on to, which I did because we moved from Massachusetts to here. So then there's the rest of the list. So we really only need to replace like 4 or 5 things. So I guess I can share the list and then we can make some changes and some modifications to it based on what I already have. I also had to change a few things because I had to be realistic with the fact of, can I do all of this in a year? Because that's also one reason I want to change it is I almost want to do a true 30 before 30 where it's 30 things I do in my last year before my 30th birthday, which just feels like, I don't know, go big or go home. I can't cheat. I did 4 things, got to get rid of them. Got to change that up. So starting from the top, if you will, I also wish that I had this in like a numeric format, but it unfortunately is not. It's just checklist. So we'll count them after. But number 1, I did run a 5K, which I already have as part of my game plan right now with my coach after my hiking, which I think I'll be able to do pretty easily. My issue with running is my knees act up and my back acts up really bad. So I just got to like train properly for a 5K and not just send myself into a 5K because I would do that. Yeah, I know, Deacon. It'd be a bad idea if I just
do the I think I'm gonna try to run the Phoenix half marathon in December and you could do the 5K.
Ooh, I'm gonna write that down. Phoenix.
It's December 12th.
Oh, perfect. I'll be home.
You got plenty of time.
Because I will not be going home for 2 weeks in December like I tried this time. Can't do that.
You were not supposed to do that because clearly the world had other plans.
Bad things happened.
Bad things happened and gone for too long.
So, okay, December 12th. We've got a date for that. The next one is check off a new continent, which I will do because we're going to South America in May, and I've never been to South America. Hike to Machu Picchu, which again, double dipper, but I'll allow it because I've had Machu Picchu on my bucket list for so long. So I'm very excited for that. Hike a 14er in Colorado, which I will be doing in August with my friend Rachel. So I already have that plan. I have write a things I wish I knew ebook, kind of like a book dedicated to my 30s or to my 20s basically is kind of the goal. Nice. Honestly, it might just be a Google Doc PDF and people can, CTA to me, just CDA.
You should send it to a publisher.
We'll see. My mom, I used to be really big on writing, and my mom will tell you that. And then I think screen time became a thing. It all went downhill after that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That'll do it. But I do love writing. I love writing my Instagram captions and being meaningful. So, I just want to write a little ebook, a little what's it? Not a memoir, but is it a memoir?
I think it kind of can be considered a memoir.
He said he wants the headphones, Mom. He's like, I want the headphones. I want to listen. You don't need to be involved.
He just takes them, starts like talking.
Literally, just starts talking. That's how he says. His first word will be on this podcast. Number 6 is go 48 hours screen free, which honestly, I just need to choose a weekend and just.
You could just lump that in on a Machu Picchu hike.
So yeah, because I'm not gonna have.
But you want to do it more of an easy. You want to do it. That's an easy way out. You want to actually like do. I
want to like actually choose a weekend where I basically give my phone to Kenneth and I'm like, hold on to this. I want to go 48 hours screen free and just see how I feel at the end of it.
What are you gonna do this weekend?
We have cohorts. I need
just schedule it out.
Maybe not this weekend. Maybe sooner rather than later, though. That sounds great.
We just need to cross that shit off.
Yes. Number 7, I changed a little bit because I had go on a solo wellness weekend and like go take myself somewhere and do like a whole wellness thing. I just changed it to go on a solo travel trip and do like a little go somewhere for a weekend, whether it's local or not, just like go somewhere by myself. Nice. Because I feel like you don't get that ever, especially once you have kids now. So I'm like going into this with thinking like this could be my last like solo, just me, go somewhere how I used to do it and just like appreciate that again in my life. I have really wanted to go back to Nicaragua, so I've thought of maybe doing a solo trip back to Nicaragua at some point this year, but I haven't decided 100% yet. So that's on the list. I do feel like I need to move number 8 because I've definitely already done this. Number 8 was go a full month alcohol free, which I've already done. I feel like it's not hard for me to go alcohol free. We've just had a lot of visitors, so maybe we switch that to something else. We'll come back to her. Number 9 was take a cooking class. Still can do. Number 10 was walk or hike 100 miles in 1 month, which Machu Picchu will be 48. I'll be over the 50 mark in Machu Picchu. So I might just need to somehow hike another 40 miles and 50 miles in May and make that happen.
It's just not, does it not count like walks with your dog? Like it's just solely hiking.
Well, I had walk or hike. So I'm like, the thing is that I walk at least.
Well, you probably walk
with
a lot while you're in Peru too.
I know. So maybe I make it hike. Maybe I make it hard for me and be like, you need to hike 100 miles in a month. Is that hard?
Does it need to be a calendar year or just or calendar month or just like 30-day period?
A 30-day period.
Well, yeah, if you're training for Machu Picchu, you probably could hit that.
Okay, we're going to change that. We're going to do hike 100 miles in 30 days. It's going to be great. Number 11 is read a book, an entire book in 1 weekend, which I have not done in a very long time. So that'll be great. Number 12 is take a pottery class. Easy. Number 13 is ride in a hot air balloon, which easy. I could just get on the Chick-fil-A hot air balloon that is suspended in the air every day as I'm driving. It'd be great. Number 14 is go camping for a weekend. And I mean like true camping. I want to like get a tent and I want to just like, I mean, Kenneth has to be with me because I fear for my life camping by myself.
Yeah, safety wise.
But I think we could choose like a national park or somewhere around here and just go for like a weekend and maybe take one of the dogs with us, go camping. I could take Frankie. He will be my security.
Yeah.
No one will mess with me if he's around. Number 15 was do a full yes day with someone. So I just have to say yes to anything that they want to do. Number 16 was give $100 to a stranger. Easy, but just something I want to do. But I want to do it in the sense of like, I'm not just choosing the day and I'm like, today I'm going to go out and give someone $100. I want it to be like, I just have a moment where I'm like, I want to give this person $100. Like whether I see a mom shopping in Target or I see like a homeless person or I don't know, some context to it where I'm just like, I'm going to give this person this money.
But not like a tip. not like being at a restaurant
Not a tip.
It's like you're just randomly doing it.
Yeah, like there's a guy on TikTok that I follow that like will go out in public and he'll just randomly choose someone that like Walmart, like a mom who's shopping with like 4 kids and looks really overwhelmed, and he's like, I'm gonna give her $100 to go shopping today, and it like makes their day. So I want to do just like something, just a nice gesture, but I feel like I have to feel for the right person.
Yeah.
Number 17 is watch the sunrise and the sunset in one day in 2 different places. Doesn't have to be different.
Weren't you gonna do that in Iceland and it just did not work out?
Well, right? Iceland didn't have a sunrise or a sunset.
That's right. I think you were saying when we did the podcast, you were like, I would do it this way, but you can't.
You cannot do it. Cannot, unfortunately. So it could be like hikes. Like I could start one hike in the morning and do a sunrise hike and then do a sunset. I just want to watch it in 2 different spots. Like I cannot watch it from my house.
You can be in the same city though.
I can be in the same city.
Okay.
But knowing me, I'll make it difficult in some where I have to be in different places. Number 18, I also want to change because it's host a one-day local event. And if I'm being honest, I just don't think that appeals to me right now. Like I just don't think I want to host a one-day local event, but that could change. So we're going to nix that one. We're going to come back to her as well. Number 19 is take a flight with less than 7 days notice. So could chunk that into a solo trip, could just whatever comes up, just book a flight. Number 20 is volunteer one day every weekend. You technically
did do that.
Did I?
The flight over Christmas.
Yeah, that was for sad reasons. We're going to have a retake. It has to be for positive reasons.
I was like, do I bring it up?
You can bring it up. We're not triggered anymore. We are going to put in parentheses for positive reasons, for being spontaneous.
Yes.
And that's it. Volunteer. So number 20 is volunteer one day every weekend for a month. Specifically, I want to do an animal shelter because I'm at max capacity. So I can't rescue any more animals. Mentally, I'm closed for business.
Yeah.
But I want to do every weekend, volunteer one day for a month. 21 is going to be go to a new state that I just haven't been to. 22 is do a JCPenney inspired photo shoot with all of the dogs. And I want to do this for Christmas. So December, I'll crack this one down and be like, all right, Christmas shoot, hire a photographer, bring them to our house and just have a full on photo shoot. Because I don't think they'll let me bring my dogs to JCPenney. I mean, I could call some places and be like, hey, are you down to clown? Like, what do we think?
I have 4 dogs.
I have 4 dogs. What are we thinking here? Number 23 is invite an online friend I've never met in person to coffee, which I haven't had happen yet in Arizona. So we'll figure her out. Yeah, Deacon, I know. He's like, well, what about me? I could get coffee with you.
He's like, I want coffee. Do they have milk?
Coffee. Seriously, he's like, just a side of milk and we'll be good to go. And then my last one that I have on here is see a show at the Sphere in Vegas, which is very doable. One that I had on here originally was hike rim to rim in the Grand Canyon, which is still very much a possibility. I mean, I could keep it on here. Kenneth and I just need to do it in a day. We're not going to be able to do the stay overnight thing because of the way the lottery system works out there. It's just way too hard. I'm fine to do it in a day. I can train for it in a day. But maybe that's me just playing small and being like, can I do it in a day? But a lot of people
also have a limited time range of when you can do it.
Exactly.
Because you don't want to do it in the summer and you don't want to do it in the winter. So you'd either have to do it in the spring or the fall.
We'd probably have to do it this fall, which is fine. We don't have anything really.
How long is it?
Rim to rim. Let me give you the lowdown, right? Rim to rim, Grand Canyon. I feel like we're just having like a little group chat right now. It's great. The rim to rim hike is a strenuous 24-mile trek connecting the north and south rims, typically featuring a 6,000-foot descent and a 4,500-foot climb.
How long would 24 hours be? I guess if you're doing 20-minute, it could be 8 hours, technically, if you're doing 20-minute miles, which you wouldn't be with that descent.
So most people started at like 4 in the morning. Like they start like super early and then you're done by like the end of the day. Yeah. Some people do rim to rim to rim, which is 42 to 48 miles because they'll do like rim, rim, back. And I'm like, that's a no for me on that part. Yeah, because the North Rim is closed and typically the best time is May to October. So we'd have to basically do it in like August when we don't really have anything going on. So I think I might leave her out because I don't think I don't know for a fact logistically if it's going to happen, but I want it to happen because I do have it as one of my fitness goals that I want to accomplish is to do rim to rim.
Bonus.
That could be a bonus. We'll just leave her as a bonus on here. So, you know, with that being said, we need to fill in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. We don't have to finish it today, but
sure.
Oh, just kidding. 30, 30 before 30. 8 spots. I forgot about 30. I had only counted 29. So, you know, if anything comes to mind, let me know.
What about like do a round of golf?
Because I've never golfed in my life.
Or like learn how to golf. Go to the driving range. Maybe learn how to golf. You don't have to be good at it. You just have to learn.
What if I did like take a golf lesson and made Griffin give me a lesson?
I was going to say Griffin could do it.
Fine. I'll do take a golf lesson because that is something I feel like I have to do in Arizona. And if I hate it, I hate it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay. Take a golf lesson. Perfect. This is why I have you on this podcast helping me with this right now.
Here I am. Mm-hmm. But let's see.
Also, if anybody listening wants to DM me some ideas, we can certainly get some ideas that way.
Let's see what I'm interested to see what chat says. Things my friend should do in the next year before she turns 30.
It's going to be some like batshit crazy stuff on.
I know. Like, what does chat have for me? Love this question. Turning 30 feels big, but in a powerful way. Take one trip that stretches her. Well, you already have that. Solo trip somewhere new.
Yep.
A nature trip for hiking. Well, chat, she's already doing that.
It's like chat doesn't know me.
Do one thing that scares her in a growth way. Apply for the job she thinks she's underqualified for. Or are you going to apply for a new job?
Is now a bad time to tell you I'm quitting?
Post consistently online if she's been hiding. Are you hiding?
I'm not hiding. Everyone
invest in her body. Get financially intentional. Open an investment account.
Already done.
Actually understand her money. Been doing that.
Me and my finance dates at the end of every week.
These things are wild. Clean up emotional baggage.
Oh my God. It's like, go to therapy.
That's like she would have says, go to therapy, even short term.
Can confirm. I've done that.
Yeah. Strengthen her circle.
Circle's big enough. Circle's got to close.
Chat.
We need some different ideas in here.
I need some funner ideas.
Funner.
Funner's not even a word. Should be though. The chat's capitaled ha ha. Ha ha. Okay. We are not doing open a Roth IRA energy. We're doing main character, unhinged but safe, chaotic, fun, pre-30 energy. Yeah. Oh, have a yes night. You're doing that.
Yes.
Book a trip with questionable logistics. You're already kind of doing that.
Yep.
Reinvent yourself for 90 days.
Okay.
Get bangs.
Go blonde. Absolutely not. Nope. Done that. Been there, done that.
Take a dance class or a pole class or an improv class or do an open mic night.
Oh, God, no. Absolutely not. My anxiety would be sent into a spiral. I think your chat is trying to send me into an anxiety attack.
Send a bold text. Close the door on someone. throw a themed dinner party, like dress like your ex's new girlfriend. Everyone wears something they'd normally never wear. 2000s chaos, wine and bad decisions, funeral for my 20s. You could do like one of those things. So we did this with Emma and Cam a while, and they lived here. Actually, it was one of the first times we hung out with them, which is insane. We went to Savers, like Goodwill, and we all picked out outfits for each other, and we went out.
Will you do that with me?
Yeah.
You be my dinner
Kaden,
date?
I forget who, I think Emma had Cam, and she dressed him in a sweater vest. It's really funny because he's like this, like, he's into bikes and tattoos, and it was just so funny. Like, did not fit him at all. He looked like he was supposed to be opening someone's Roth IRA. It was hilarious. And Kaden was dressed like a drug dealer. So it was pretty fun. So that's an option. Let's see if there's anything else.
A couple ideas that just came up. One was I've always wanted someone to teach me how to do makeup, and I was like, it'd be kind of cool if I did like a makeup class, like did like how they have the little tutorial classes or people online who teach you how to do makeup, and do just like a one-off, like teach me how to do a face of makeup, because I don't fucking know how to do it.
It's fair.
I also was thinking a Spanish lesson would be fun too if I did a Spanish class.
That's on my list, is become fluent in Italy.
In Italy?
In Italian.
Are you going to be able to speak geography? Or are we like...
I want to know every ounce of Italy.
All right, well, I take a Spanish class on here because that has been a goal of mine for a long time, is to learn Spanish. So I think I just got to commit to that.
What about camping? Are you a camper?
I have camping on there.
Oh,
go camping for the weekend.
Oh, I forgot
with the
that
tent
one.
And with the dog.
I feel like my chat kind of sucks at ideas, so we're gonna have to use our brains. Damn it!
I hate when we have to use our brains.
Fuck. What about?
One of these ideas that my chat just came up with is go on a day trip chosen by a wheel or randomizer.
Oh, yeah.
I could just throw a bunch in and then do a whole come with me on a day trip here because my chat told me to go here.
Yeah, and it's just somewhere random in Arizona. There's so many places you can drive.
So many. Well, I think that's also the problem, right? Is like since moving here, there's just too many places now that I want to go that I'm like, oh, we could go here for the day and here for the day and here for the day. And then you go nowhere, or you go to the same place because you're like, well, that's familiar. So
it's true.
Yeah. I can hear your gulping. That's ASMR.
Oh shit! You're welcome, everyone.
She's going hard over there. Extra hydration, Alani's and water.
Good. What can I say? There is actually some San Pellegrino in my Alani, just for
I like that. Spice it up.
Hide.
My chat says take a helicopter tour. Absolutely not.
You could do the Jeep tour in Sedona.
Yeah, that just feels unexciting.
What about just check off another national park?
I could do that. Yeah. Check off a new national park. Well, visit a new national park.
That's not the Grand Canyon. Well, you've been to the Grand Canyon.
Well, I've been to the Grand Canyon. Which Kenneth and I were actually talking about going to Joshua Tree, so that would check that off.
Nice.
That would be good. Maybe go camping in Joshua Tree. We'll see.
2 for 1.
We love a twofer. Rent a convertible for a day and go nowhere important. That's a no for me.
This might be cheating, but you could go to a concert of someone you've never been to, because have you been to a Hillary Duff concert?
I have not. I could just cheat and say go to a concert in a different concert in a different state.
Yeah.
I like that. I like go to a concert for an artist you haven't seen before. We need 3 more. Hmm. I'm like, what are some cool, like, what is like of course, I'm like, what are big things I can do? I've already skydived, so I don't need to do that again.
Would you go in a hot air balloon?
I have a hot air balloon on here. Were you even listening to me,
Fuck,
Kelsey?
there's 30 things, Chris. You expect me to remember them all?
I was joking how I'll go in the Chick-fil-A one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, don't try to invite Caden. That's like his big
Kaden
bugaboo.
doesn't need to come. It's okay.
Do you know how to dive?
No, I don't.
Maybe you learn how to dive into a pool.
I have no idea how
That's
to
so
dive.
stupid.
Want to go play mermaids?
It's. I want to go over to my house and play
I'm
mermaids.
picturing me coming over to your house to learn how to dive, and then we're just like the footage of
I
what
can't
that would
teach you. I don't
be.
know how to dive either.
Well, we can both learn how to dive. You could put it on your 30 by 40 list. 30.
I've tried. You know how many times I've tried to learn? I just. Not a diver.
Not a diver. Not big on the diving
Not
side
big
of
on
things.
What if you did like host a hibachi night?
That could be something. Not a bad idea, actually.
You don't even have to have the hibachi. You could lump it in. You could with your dinner for Frankie.
My dinner for my dog be hibachi night. I haven't told my dog trainer, so I know that we're working on people coming to our house and all. What if I threw a hibachi party at my house
What
that
if it
day?
was just really extravagant?
They'd be like, he's like, you took that very serious. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
Okay,
did.
maybe just the hibachi. Or you just get yourself a Blackstone and host the hibachi night yourself. You could just do the hibachi.
Kenneth would be doing the hibachi, so that's
Kenneth can do the hibachi.
I kind of like the host a hibachi night, but I think I would hire a hibachi.
Fair.
That would be fun to do sometime in the fall.
Yeah.
Okay, host a hibachi
Have you ever
night.
been to a spring training game?
I've never. Well, did I go in Florida? I don't think so.
Well, you
No.
could go to a Cactus League spring training game.
Will you go with me?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Can Deacon
They're
go?
still happening for another. Deacon absolutely can come. If there's a
I was
night,
actually
wonder if there's
thinking
any.
go to like a sporting event I haven't been to before or something, or go to like,
Let's see what kind of spring training. If there's a night game, because it's apparently we skipped winter here.
we did.
There's 10 stadiums.
Here in Arizona?
Mm-hmm.
That is
Actually,
crazy.
The Diamondbacks play at Seattle this Friday night. What else do we got? What other stadiums do we have here? Most of the games are at one.
I was like, I'm free Friday night.
Chicago Cubs at Padres next Friday.
That could be fun.
I mean, we have all the way until March 24th.
Yeah, I feel like that's something I have to do in Arizona is go to a spring training game.
They're fun.
Okay, we need one more now, and I feel like the last one has to be kind of big. I kind of like this podcast because it's giving you guys a glimpse of what Kelsey and I's meetings are like.
That's correct. This is true.
I feel like I gotta go somewhere. I gotta do something. I
I
gotta.
know. I'm trying to think.
Oh, you sounded so confident, and then you.
Well, I was going to say it's funny because I'm like, is there somebody that's actually listening to this podcast, like listening to the whole thing? I would be very impressed if you've made it this far of us just babbling.
Thank you guys.
It really is an insight. Yeah, so thank you.
Thank you for.
We appreciate you.
And again, if you have any ideas, let me know. Hop on it.
You could go to just drive to Mexico and back.
I don't know if I want to drive to Mexico in the current state of the country.
Hey, I know there's like a gang war going on in Mexico. Would you by chance want to drive there?
Only if you're coming with me. If you'll take Dakin, if you'll take Deacon, I'll go with you.
Nope.
See? Not gonna risk my life.
It was a bad idea. I'll give myself that. Have you ever been to Tombstone? You haven't been to Tombstone.
But that could be a day trip, right?
Could be a day trip. There's also a couple other haunted towns. There's Bisbee.
Bisbee.
It's in South. It's like kind of down by Tucson.
Bisbee.
Huh. Big
I know what I can
things.
do is hike the tallest peak in Arizona, which is Humphreys Peak. Boom.
That one's it's in Flag, right? That's Flag. Nice.
Yep, done.
I have
There's my
all
30.
summer to do that.
Catch me on Instagram or TikTok reading through my entire list for you guys because I know somewhere along the way we got lost in the sauce of what was actually on this list.
I mean, we completed 7 things. That's pretty 8 additional things.
We did. And this is only 36-minute podcast right now.
Hell yeah.
That's great.
Pretty good.
But yeah, this is my list. That's what I'm going to be accomplishing, and I will be documenting it on my social media. That was the other thing is I didn't document I want to do it as like a series for the next year of like check all these things off with me, and then just wait till the last 3 months when I suddenly have so much to do, and I'm going to be like, all right, Kelsey,
Yeah,
we're doing pottery on Friday. We're going to this class on this day.
We're just doing all the things. Technically, you would still have a couple days to complete the spring training if you weren't able to go this year, but we still have the whole season this year, so should be fun.
Yeah. Let's pick a game and go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Very important person. Phone buzzing.
It was my blink.
Is you know how you told me about the AI thing?
It's still going.
Hannah was like, are you getting the AI stuff? And I was like, no. I haven't gotten it
now too.
But I was like, but Kelsey has it, and I'm like, why don't I get AI ring notifications?
Like, these are a few of them from the past 24 hours. A person is walking on the driveway with a golf bag. There was one that a person is walking out of the house holding a phone. A person is approaching the entrance and interacting. Yesterday it said a person is here it is, 5:07 p.m. A person is entering the house. So
Love that
terrifying.
one. I love when I wake up to a notification that tells me that someone's entering the house.
Like, a person is moving a bench press table on the lawn. What?
At least it knows.
A light-colored cat is walking from the driveway to the yard. Get off my lawn. So anyways, that's a little insight into the AI of Blink. It's like, kind of like some of the stuff is kind of creepy sounding. So
I haven't been there yet. Mine just tells me that there's a person at our front door, and that's about it.
yeah, Kitten said they also extended the AI. They're like, you get this for longer. I'm like, are they just trying to keep it forever for us? So thank you.
They're like, people are weirded out by this. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. I'm like, creepy.
It's free.
I don't
It's
wanna pay
marketing
this.
for them, basically.
Ugh, hate every
It
minute
is.
of it.
Yeah. But by the time this podcast goes live next week, we will still have a few days left in our cohort launch, correct?
It's true. We will still have a couple days left. This is the only cohort we have planned for the year. We're gonna do another one. We just don't know when. I've actually had a few people ask me that about when the next one is, and how much the next one will be. And to that, I say, I don't know, and I don't know. The best time is now.
I was about to say, what's going to change in 6 months, people?
A lot if you join the cohort.
A lot if you join, but waiting does nothing for you the same way it does nothing for all the people you're talking to in your own DMs. So
It's true. This is facts.
hard to validate excuses. Yay.
Oh, the best time is now to become the best coach you can be.
We gotta find like a really cringy ad to say with it where it's like, you too can like,
I think that sounded pretty cringy, but I said now's the best time.
now's the best
You
time.
too.
You too can become a better coach and get your CEUs that everybody forgets they need to get. So grab your CEUs. And
The only thing we don't offer is CPR and first aid, so you still have to get that. But it covers the rest of them.
Yep, it does a pretty good job of that. So join the cohort. If you guys are interested, shoot Kelsey and I a DM. If you have any thoughts on my 30 before 30 list, let me know. If you have any suggestions for Kelsey's 30 and 30 list, let her know, because obviously we've got to go back to the drawing board.
I need 3 more. I basically took off 3, so.
Okay, easy. We'll be able to think of those.
Yeah. So yeah, any ideas would be great. Actually, I do know that I get to the road trip through Arizona and Utah. I will get to cross off. There's a few things I'm not, like, we're not going to Lake Powell, but we've already been there.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to really Zion or Bryce Canyon either. So that's unfortunate. I am going to Moab, though, this summer for 2 nights. So.
It's going to be so fun.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to adjust that.
Gotta get Miguel's. Miguel's Mexican is the only thing. If anyone's going to Moab this summer, go to Miguel's.
What would you do if I went to Miguel's and I was like, this is the worst Mexican food I've ever had in my life?
I will drive to Miguel's and I will have a conversation with the owner and be like, has ownership changed in the last 4 years? Because, like, I have a lot to ask here.
I have a lot of questions. I'm sure it'd be good. I feel like any food you have when you're on a road trip is good, even if it's not actually good, because you're so tired. You're like, no, this food slaps.
Also, they just do Mexican food so good there. I'm sure any Mexican restaurant you went into, but we just, Miguel's, the vibes, we went every day that we were there for dinner because we refused to go anywhere else. We became very big Miguel stands.
Sponsored by Miguel's.
Yes. But yeah, that's all I've got. Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll be back next week with more educational topics than my 30 before 30 list, but it's fun to run through it.
Just a nice little fun podcast. We will see you on the next one.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.